Hello, 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 and welcome to Super Smash Bros. Like the title probably suggests, let's try to figure out what kind of main that I should start using. Uh, yeah, 5-minute battle, 3 life battles. Get to know the characters. Hopefully 5 minutes is enough, otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, figure out if the character's a good fit, and if it is, then hey, probably try it again. This is, what, some sort of a bracket thing? Except not really, it's just anyone who feels good. Uh, yeah. Computer difficulty level 5, because that's a good middle point to start testing with, I figured. Bonk! I like all the interesting stages stuff, so yeah. Randomly pick out any of the stages. Hey, you. Yeah, randomly all items included. Hey! Okay, fine, I died once. Oh gosh, and the reason why I'm doing this is because back when I was at Animathon, there was a Super Smash Bros. Tournament that Azura wanted to enter and talked me into entering as well, which is like no big deal, it's free. But I had no idea like what character I wanted to play for it. I chose Wii Fit Trainer, made it to the second round, almost made it into the third round. Quite the story. But I figured, hey, if I at least, like, even if I don't become good at the game, if I at least get a main to use, well, no. Gosh, I was so used to Mario's down B just being that, like, spin attack. Which it probably hasn't been for, like, forever now. Okay. Put up a good showing, but... nah. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the Mario. Also, yeah, by whatever Smash profile gets bigger, and also you get to unlock new characters, because I don't have all the characters yet, because I don't play much on this Switch. Pretty sure I have everyone on my other Switch, the one that I actually used to play games on casually, but not this one. So I go. And hey, new character. Cool. So that's where Peach is. Okay, okay, cool. Gosh, yep. I want to just jump ahead to all the more interesting characters, but you know what? I think if I start off with the classics... Oh my god. Mario Maker. Is this a new stage? I don't remember playing it before. And yes, I've played this Smash Bros. Game in the past, just not, full. Poof. Okay, I just summoned a dragon. I'm sure most people, like, they study, like, all of the characters, like, oh, hey, the, up B move doesn't actually give you height off the ground, blah, blah, it doesn't give you much height, and it gives you more horizontal mobility, and those are things that are, like, learned eventually. I'm more concerned about how the character feels to play, because playing Wii Fit Trainer, the character felt very, like, rigid, ironically enough. Okay, let's play Wii Fit. Oh my god, could you imagine? I don't know why I'm trying to use the right bumper to, like, dodge roll or something. Oh, saved by a box. Link, what are you doing? Oh yeah, way back in the day when I played this on the N64 and I didn't realize that, like... Okay, goodbye! I didn't realize that the arrow keys, the C button keys would, like, change the character color. So I used to be all like, hey, I want to be a Link, but I want to be, like, red Link. So here, you two choose Link, then I'll choose Link, then you two move your characters to somewhere else. Wait, why is this Link? Is this Link right-handed? I don't like that just slightly touching the stick, like, up, auto jumps. That is annoying. Yeah, what's that Sack character from Little Big Planet? I want to play as that. Wait, are you saying that that one is a fake? Then, because that's the thing that killed me at the Anime-thon from. I didn't realize that they were fake Smash Balls, and I tried to grab one, and I like just died. Down, dog. Imagine getting the Smash Ball and just... not Smash Ball. Imagine getting, like, the assist trophy and getting the Nintendo. It's like, that hampers all of the players. The person who uses it doesn't get any sort of an advantage. Not even just the advantage of, oh, you know it's coming, so be prepared for it. Well, I am doing better with Link than I did at DK or with Mario. I figure I'll start with, like, as many of the original ones as I could get. You know, the ones that came in, like, the first Smash Bros. Game. And move forward from there. Maybe episode 2 is going to be, like, DLC characters. Just got the muscle memory of playing this. Well, you know, playing the original back when I was a kid, are just kind of coming in. Because a lot of the controls are basically the same as they were back then. Okay. See, Link is a nice contender. And it's just going to be this for a couple of hours as I play... What's it going to be? One game with each of them to get started, get settled. Yeah, I like Wii Fit Trainer because it had range attack. A few range attacks, actually. So, yeah, range attacks, but it can also heal itself, the Wii Fit Trainer. Which is something that I don't think any other character gets, self-healing. So just play on some big... Yeah, just play on some big old stage and just keep healing yourself over and over again. Oh gosh, sudden death and those 3 pieces of that machine start dropping. I was just all like, okay, if I can get all 3 of these, I can get an easy kill. It was like sudden death, except we didn't start 300%. Whereas like just quick little one-stop battle to see who moves on to round 3. Wait a second. Oh gosh, yeah, playing on the N64 and the audience is so biased. Someone starts winning and they just start cheering for you. Playing on the Wii version, and Samus would just change to Zero Suit Samus after doing the final smash. Wait, how did I die from my own Pokemon? Okay, did a bit better with Samus than with Link. There is that. Okay, actually no, I think I did a bit better with Link than with Samus. Oh! Every couple of battles, just new person comes in. It is weird, the whole, oh, you have to unlock all the characters, and I can see, like, 2, like, stances on it, because there's the idea that, like, oh, well, you know, you bought the game, you should get all the characters that are in it, but there's something really awesome about playing the original Super Smash Bros. And just like, hey, there are these 4 empty slots, and it's like, ooh, how do you get these? Like, ooh, nobody knows. And then, like, you get, like, rumors on the playground. It's like, oh, you know what? It's like, everybody learns easy enough. Oh, you get Jigglypuff just by beating the game, then you fight Jigglypuff. Okay, cool, easy. But it's like, Captain Falcon, Luigi, and Ness. And, like, yeah, to get Captain Falcon, you have to beat the game within 15 minutes. To get Luigi, you have to beat, it was either all of the board the platforms or break the targets. I think it was board the platforms with all of these starting characters. And to get Ness is beat it in normal difficulty, 3 lives, so it continues. And then you could get, and that's how you got like the extra characters, but like being as a kid, getting anything beyond Jigglypuff was a real challenge. Like, I still remember being at some family reunion, and we were playing Super Smash Bros. Not versus, but we were playing the main adventure all day together. But yeah, we were playing the adventure mode together all day. Yeah, but okay. And then we found out, it's like, okay, I do this stage, you do that stage, and effectively, if we take turns for each stage, we could beat the whole game on normal difficulty in 3 lives, and we'd be able to unlock Ness. Or at least unlock the ability to fight Ness. And then we're all like, yeah, let's do it, let's play, and then it's like, oh, everyone's back from their golf game, come and socialize with all of the adults. No, you don't get to play that game anymore. In fact, you won't get to play that game anymore during this whole trip. Pack it up. we don't care that you are in the middle of doing something. The adults are here now, and so you have to drop everything to entertain us. By the way, during dinner, we will not, pay any sort of attention to you whatsoever. That's just what it's like being a kid, and I've already ranted and complained about that plenty. That adults don't care about children. Is that an actual Smash Ball, or is that actually just a fake? Because I'm kind of trapped here. Okay, you jump forward, and whoever you hit will get knocked. I want that assist trophy, thank you. That Eevee really didn't do much. Boom. Yeah, I never really did play a lot of fighting games. Really. This was pretty much the only one. Yeah, them fighting hurts. I might wind up having to get someone else to play through it for me. Nah. Yeah, imagine a whole new story each time. Okay, fine. A friend of mine, back in like middle school, whatever. Hey, I remember this stage. So yeah. Anyway, invite me over to play some fighting game, whatever. Oh no, invite me over, and while I was over, we played some fighting game. This was like back on like PS2. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll play a game with a friend. I'm cool with that. And there's a thing where if you do a certain like attack. Okay. Yeah, if you do a certain attack, then it unleashes a chance for both players to hit a certain, like, button combo. Like, buttons would appear on the side of the screen, and you had to try to hit them within a short time limit. And if you're the one attacking and you hit the buttons, your attack does double damage. If you're on defending, you take half damage. So if both people do it, the person still takes regular damage. And I found out about this, and then one of us initiated such an attack, and I hit all of my buttons, like, in, like, less than half of the allotted amount of time, like, really ridiculously fast, because I'm good at that sort of thing, supposedly. I'm good at hitting buttons fast, not necessarily hitting them to a specific rhythm. So yeah, and so you saw that I could hit the button super fast, so then I initiated one of those such attacks, And I hit the buttons, like, so fast that he had hit, like, one button in the amount of time it took me to hit. It was, like, 5 buttons, whatever. So he had hit one, I was like, done. And, like, it wasn't, like, the first one to hit them all manages to win. Like, he still had the full amount of time to hit all of the buttons. And then he just, like, turns off the system. Because he was one of those people who can't stand potentially losing a game. So it's just like, huh, now I don't lose. And, yeah. I really tried to make friends with him, but he just wasn't really a good person. Whenever anything started to insinuate that he might lose at something, he would always just, like, be upset about things instead. So yeah. Gosh, yeah, we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time, and I remember once he got mad at me for, like, sorting out his deck, because we were doing a thing, whatever, I was sorting out his deck, and he got upset at me because, oh, I always put certain cards together so I can always, like, draw them together. Which is blatantly cheating. And, like, no wonder he would win every game if he, you know, would always just cheat like that. He would always put out that 2-card combo of, was like a creature that says your opponent cannot attack any of the other creatures. But he put out 2 of them, so it's like, okay, you just can't attack any of my creatures now. And like, that was it. And I wasn't, you know, in a position to, like, buy single cards or anything. So I just had to deal with it with the cards I had, and I didn't have, like, Exodia or Heracles back then or anything like that, so it's just like, okay, like, I had, like, a Dark Hole, like, a Dark Hole, that was already in the deck. I didn't have, like, Raijeki, or, like, Mirror Force or anything, like, downright useful of that accord. So, yeah, that was just the whole thing. Gosh, was it for, I think it was Smash for the 3DS that had these special stages? Oh, no, 1 story per fight. Yeah. And we used to play made-up games so he could have all of the fancy powers of his, like, of whatever Naruto characters he had, and play make-believe as, like, oh, hey, but I'm, like, the undefeatable, unkillable, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, actually, because my chakra skill is bigger than yours, so, yeah, so you couldn't actually beat me in a fight. I'll just do this, and I win. Like, you know, one of those people. Like, remember the last time I'd ever seen him? I was over at his place. I knew that I was going to be moving soon, so it's like, hey, let's do something fancy. Let's do something special. Really make this, like, a good memory, our last time, like, quite probably our last time hanging out. So we played murder mystery type thing, you know, like a CSI type deal. And he was trying to like describe the scene, and I wasn't quite understanding the like specifics of the scene. So it's like, oh, was it? Because apparently, woman was killed, drenched in bleach. Body was thrown into the back of a car, but there is or was not bleach, like just spilled around in the car itself. Like, I couldn't really, you know. I was trying to paint the mental picture, and I couldn't really get it. And then he got so mad at me because it's like, there is bleach around, there is not bleach around. So it's like, trying to figure it all out. Bowser wins, right? Yeah. Maybe that was kind of scuffed because we were so far away from everything, but I don't know. Yeah, so far, Link and Samus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fox only, final destination, no items. Gosh, this has been I don't know. I feel like the original Super Smash Bros. Game, because there was basically two things. There was the single-player adventure mode, which you had to use to unlock 2 of the 4 extra characters. Actually, 3 of the 4 extra characters. And then there was, like, just regular free-for-all War Teams battle mode. And I really liked the story mode. I liked going through it. It was, like, you know, the same thing every time, but I enjoyed it. But now it's kind of a sense of... Now it's, like, all just the free battle thing, and the story mode's like, yeah, there's the World of Light. That's the, free battle mode, right? Or that is the, like, story mode now, right? And it used to be like, oh, hey, my favorite, like, Nintendo characters all fight each other. Like, hey, it's like, I'll fight Link from, you know, Legend of Zelda against, Samus from Metroid. Except I never actually played Metroid, but it's like, hey, Link versus, like, Mario. Like, whatever, you know. Oh god. Remember how there used to be break the targets and board the platforms as like a separate challenge for every character? Every character had like 2 challenges individually tailored to them to try to compete. That would be awesome. Like now it's like 50 characters. It'd be like, imagine, oh gosh, yeah, imagine just doing board the platforms and break the targets for every character. Make that the new thing. I got out of there. Hi. Boop. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Donkey Kong versus Link. Let's do this. Okay, Pikachu is looking fun.
Pikachu wins.
Because I like the whole tactic of, I'm going to just let you fight each other for a little while, and then I'll come back and take you out. And a one-on-one, big slow character, they come at me, I just... Okay, now I'm at the other side of the stage, come try me. Yeah, where's Luigi? Sure. Yeah. You can get when I do that. Whoops. I never really played as these other characters very much. I never really played as, like, Ness very much because, like, you know, I never actually unlocked him as a child, so I never could play as him. Oh, God. Oh, that's right, that's right. Speaking of the whole unlocking characters as part of, like, the main thing, imagine, I don't know, you play this game at a friend's place, or whatever, like, you get this game and you want to, like, you know, play it with your friends and stuff, and then you go, oh, wait, I'm sorry, I have to do what in order to unlock the characters? Like, in all fairness, a sufficiently skilled player should be able to... should be able to unlock all of the characters within, like, a couple of hours. But some people don't necessarily have a couple of hours to play through to unlock every character. Like, they don't necessarily want to... But it's like, well... Or, like, say someone gets the game... I don't know, whatever. Maybe they've already played it, and but they have to get a new copy because they accidentally deleted all their save data or something. I don't know, whatever. They used to play on someone else's Switch, now they got their own. And since it's a different Switch, they have to, you know, re-unlock every character before they can, you know, play the comparative events. But it's like, well, and their favorite character is like, oh, you have to, like, beat the, last, you know, you have to beat the storyline on hard difficulty, one life, no continues, on reversed controls, or something, you know, stupid, in order to play as the character that they want. And it's like, meh. So when they get to be so many extra characters, it starts to get kind of stupid to expect someone to go through all the steps of unlocking every last one. And then someone's just like, oh, I just have to do 4 of the platforms? Okay, here's the strategy for that. And, like, you do have to unlock all the characters, but starting in either the GameCube version or the Wii version, I don't know which, because I skipped the GameCube version. Okay. Mostly centered around itself on a vertical line. What was that? Oh, what a cute wheel, Buffy. Oh gosh, yeah, that recovery move, though, so annoying to get used to. In fact, you actually have to hit yourself to use it. But you can just kind of stand out of the way and just keep doing PK Thunder over and over and over again and just kind of spam it and hit people who aren't quite as mobile. But yeah, as it stands, even with like the 50-some characters that are on this game, you can still unlock all of them within like an afternoon of playing. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Missing Luigi and Jigglypuff, so maybe one of them is going to be unlocked now. Oh god, yeah, I'd only heard about Captain Falcon because of Super Smash Bros. And the Falcon Punch! I don't know if that's a thing in Falcon's, like, original game. Oh god. Actually, I think I used to main Zelda back on the Wii version. Oh god, yeah, I remember hearing that, like, Ness was, like, the, like, top tier character to play as, but only if you're like really good at the game would you be able to get away as playing as Ness. But if you're good at it, like the ceiling for Ness was just so much higher than like any other character. I dodged it. What do you mean you got legendary Arceus out? Oh god, the Wii version with like the stage creator thing. Although I think that is still a thing on here. I don't think I've really played around with it very much. The stages you can make on there, like, whatever. Not nearly as cinematic as like the base stages. Alright, now everyone's at 1. Oh shoot, did that hit me? That hit me. Yeah, I know. But yeah, there's like... I remember the Wii version, it was just like, if you play 500 total battles, you could unlock all the characters. I don't know if you had to fight the characters on that. But it's like, oh yeah, just set stamina battles with like 1 life. What's it? No. Stamina battles, 1 life, 1 hit point. and then the battle would immediately end, and it's just a matter of just hit the button a couple of times to start up a new round, and yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And that was about it. Gosh, yeah. And you could just slowly get all of the characters. Or you could do a whole bunch of convoluted stuff in other versions of the game, but you could just get all of them just by battling there. In this one, it's a similar thing of you have to... It's at the end of a battle, if it's been like 10 minutes since the last time you got a character or something. Or you could... And since I still need Luigi, I should show off this exploit, but it's like, see, we're unlocking Jigglypuff. We unlocked like 4 new characters this episode. We are working on unlocking Jigglypuff. I like having a character who can do something from far away. Yeah, that's it, Jigglypuff. Launch yourself off. So I just unlocked Jigglypuff, but I still also want Luigi. So what I do is I close out the game. And I'm a bit rusty on knowledge of if this works, but I know I was doing this with my little brother, and that's how I got the characters I do have, was by doing this little technique a couple of times. So I don't recall if this exactly works, if there's an extra step, but it's basically you reset the game, and when you go in, the 10-minute window is ignored, or like you reset, like, yeah, you close out the game, then you set the clock, and then you come back in. I don't remember what it was, but resetting the game was one of the steps. I have a testing thing, whatever. And yeah, you can see right down here, I am playing with 2 Joy-Cons. Jigglypuff! Puff, 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 puff.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh yeah, Jigglypuff doesn't have a B recovery move. It has lots of jumps like Kirby does. Jigglypuff, no! Why are you so bad? Like, what does the sleep move even do? I think it's something to the tune of, if someone touches you while you're asleep, they fall asleep. Yeah, I need to test the up B and down B moves to see how they really work. Phew! That's one heavy smash ball. Okay. Yeah, Jigglypuff is not for me. But, haha! A new challenger has come. So, no Luigi, but Luigi plays basically the same as Mario anyway, so... So I guess from the starting 12... From the starting 12, what? We have Link... In a one-on-one, if you can get them to fall asleep, then you can knock them. So yeah, Link, Samus, and Pikachu are all maybes, I suppose. And next time, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next time, I guess we'll do another 11 to 12 characters and find out who we like. Yeah, that sounds about right. So stay tuned for the next Smash Bros. Choose My Main, whatever I decide to title this. Toodles for now.